High in the Himalayas, where the peaks touch the sky and the air is crisp and thin, lies a world that seems almost untouched by time. In this remote and rugged terrain, a group of people lives a life unlike any other. They are the Tong people of Nepal, a community that has adapted to the harsh conditions of the mountains with remarkable resilience. The Tong people have a unique social structure and cultural practices that set them apart. One of the most fascinating aspects of their culture is the practice of polyandry, where women marry multiple husbands, often brothers. This practice, while rare, is deeply rooted in their traditions, and serves to keep family land holdings intact and manageable in the challenging mountain environment. The Tong people's way of life is a testament to human adaptability and cultural diversity. Their festivals and celebrations are vibrant, filled with music, dance, and rituals that have been passed down through generations. Observing these traditions offers a glimpse into a culture that is vastly different from our own, yet equally rich and complex. The Tong people live in small villages that are often isolated from the rest of the world. Their homes are built on steep slopes, ingeniously designed to withstand the elements. These homes, constructed with local materials, blend seamlessly into the landscape, providing shelter and warmth in the cold mountain climate. Life in the Himalayas is difficult. The air is thin, making every breath a challenge. The weather is unpredictable, with sudden storms and extreme cold testing the limits of endurance. Yet the Tong people thrive in this environment. They have developed agricultural practices suited to the high altitude, growing crops and raising livestock that can survive the harsh conditions. They are resilient and resourceful, embodying the spirit of survival and community. Their story is one of perseverance, cultural richness, and a deep connection to the land they call home. Polyandry is rare. It is a form of marriage where a woman has multiple husbands. This practice is not widespread and is found in only a few cultures around the world. One of the most intriguing forms of polyandry is fraternal polyandry, where a woman marries a group of brothers. This unique marital arrangement is deeply rooted in the traditions and survival strategies of certain communities. It is practiced in only a few cultures around the world. Among these, the Tong people are well known for their practice of fraternal polyandry. This system is not just a marital arrangement but a way of life that has evolved over centuries to meet the specific needs of their environment and society. Among the Tong people, the most common form is fraternal polyandry. In this system, a woman marries a group of brothers. This practice ensures that the family remains united and that their resources are not divided. The eldest brother usually takes the lead in the marriage ceremony, symbolizing his role as the head of the family. In this system, a woman marries a group of brothers. This arrangement is not just about marriage but also about maintaining the family structure and ensuring the well-being of all members. The eldest brother usually takes the lead in the marriage ceremony, but all brothers share the responsibilities of husbands. The eldest brother usually takes the lead in the marriage ceremony. He represents the family in social and religious functions, but this does not mean he has more rights or privileges. All brothers share the responsibilities of husbands equally, contributing to the household and supporting their wife. However, all brothers share the responsibilities of husbands. They work together in the fields, share household chores, and collectively make decisions that affect the family. This cooperative approach ensures that the family remains strong and united, capable of facing the challenges of their environment. This practice is tied to the Tong people's relationship with the land. The harsh and rugged terrain of the Himalayas makes farming difficult. Land is scarce and precious, and dividing it among brothers would result in smaller and smaller plots, making it hard to sustain a family. Land is scarce in the Himalayas. The mountainous terrain offers limited arable land, and the harsh climate further restricts agricultural productivity. In such an environment, maintaining larger, undivided plots of land is crucial for the survival and prosperity of the family. Dividing it among brothers would result in smaller and smaller plots. This fragmentation would make it increasingly difficult to produce enough food and resources to support the family. By practicing fraternal polyandry, the Tong people ensure that their land remains intact and productive. Polyandry prevents the division of land. It allows the family to work together on a single plot, maximizing its productivity and ensuring that everyone benefits from the collective effort. This system helps maintain the family's economic stability and social cohesion. It keeps resources within the family unit. By sharing responsibilities and working together, the family can thrive in a challenging environment. Fraternal polyandry is not just a marriage practice, it is a survival strategy that has enabled the Tong people to endure and prosper in the harsh conditions of the Himalayas. Tong women lead busy lives. They manage the household, they work in the fields, they care for their children. Their days start early, they milk the yaks, they prepare breakfast for the family, then they head out to the fields. The work is physically demanding. They plant and harvest crops, they tend to livestock, they also collect firewood and water. Despite the hard work, Tong women find joy in their daily routines. They share laughter and stories with each other. They find time for traditional songs and dances. Section 4. The family structure of the Tong. The family unit is central to Tong culture. Polyandry creates a unique family dynamic. All brothers in a marriage are considered fathers to any children. There is no concept of biological fatherhood in this context. This system fosters a strong sense of community. Children grow up surrounded by love and support. They have multiple father figures to guide and protect them. The family unit works together. They ensure the well-being of every member. Section 5. Cultural significance of polyandry. Polyandry is deeply ingrained in Tong culture. It is more than just a marriage practice. It is a way of life that has sustained the Tong people for generations. It helps them adapt to their challenging environment. This practice also promotes harmony among brothers. It reduces competition for land and resources. It fosters cooperation and mutual support. This sense of unity is essential for the survival of the community as a whole. Section 6. The strength of Tong women. Tong women are the backbone of their community. They are strong, they are resilient, they are resourceful, they navigate the complexities of polyandry with grace and wisdom. They command respect within their families and community. Their role extends beyond the household. They participate in community decisions. They share their knowledge and experience with younger generations. They are the keepers of their culture and traditions. They ensure the survival of their unique way of life. Section 7. Conclusion. Respecting different ways of life. The Tong people offer a valuable lesson. Their way of life, deeply rooted in tradition and community, provides a unique perspective on how humans can coexist harmoniously with nature and each other. They remind us that there are many ways to live. In their daily routines, we see a blend of simplicity and richness, a balance that many modern societies strive to achieve but often miss. What might seem unusual to one culture is perfectly normal to another. The traditional attire and practices of the Tong people, for instance, might appear exotic to outsiders, but they are a source of pride and identity for the Tong. The Tong people's practice of polyandry, while different, is a testament to their adaptability. This practice, which involves a woman having multiple husbands, is not just a cultural quirk, but a strategic adaptation to their environment and social structure. It is important to approach different cultures with respect and understanding. When we encounter practices and beliefs that differ from our own, we should strive to learn and appreciate rather than judge. We should celebrate the diversity of human experience. Each culture adds a unique thread to the rich tapestry of human civilization, and by embracing this diversity, we enrich our own lives. We must protect and preserve cultural traditions different from our own. These traditions are not just relics of the past, but living practices that continue to shape the identities and lives of people today. The world is richer for the existence of cultures like the Tong people. Their unique way of life adds to the global mosaic of human diversity, offering insights and wisdom that can benefit us all. They remind us that there is still much to learn and appreciate about our planet and its people. By opening our hearts and minds to different ways of life, we can foster a more inclusive and compassionate world.